What is up, everybody? So today I'm fresh back from Ireland and I am ready to get to work on the S15. I want to see this thing on the ground. I want to see it running. I'm just stepping back into the garage and seeing this thing. It's like hitting me all over again how freaking cool this car is. And well, while it's gone, a pile of parts showed up for it, all the stuff we've been waiting on to get this thing together, and I'm ready to get it, well, together. So the next major step of the process is getting this thing running. But I realized before we get it running, I want to get an exhaust on it, because when you start it with no exhaust, it's loud, it sounds like crap. You can't hear anything if the engine's making any weird noises, which does happen. And I can't get a wideband in there to actually control AFRs to make sure we're running it in a clean manner. So we're gonna do the exhaust first. So today we're doing the exhaust. And usually our whole process of this, as you guys know, is to take it, bring it somewhere, get it piped up, bring it back, do our thing. But this time, instead of bringing the car somewhere, we're gonna bring this somewhere to here. And you guys know exactly what that somewhere is. It's Spoon. As you guys know, we've been talking about trying to get Spoon in-house for a very long time. And I think today's the day. I'm very excited. It's a very big day, because as you guys know, I've really needed another me. I'm just one person, I'm too thinned out, and I wanna do more, and I wanna get to the next level with things and just get into different types of builds and do all that. And to do that, I need another me. And well, Spoon is that and then some. So today is the transition, and it's gonna be sick. We're gonna start off by doing the exhaust. So we're gonna head down to Spoons. We're gonna start picking up some of his bigger tools, like his welder, his table, his chop saw, his sander, whatever he needs to get the exhaust done, and just go from there. So we got the corner cleared out for him. Probably gonna get all that stuff out of there too, but we're gonna let Spoon decide. So we got a lot going on today. I'm very excited for it. It's a really big day. We're gonna get some progress on the S15 and just start doing things. So for now, I'm gonna shut up. I'm too excited, but we're gonna head down to Spoons and start packing up his stuff. Oh, he's ready. Looks like Spoon's ready.
Is this that toothbrush you were talking
This
about?
is a toothbrush and a duffel bag.
Oof. Overnight bag.
So what do we got? We got your welder, you got the argon, bench grinder, sander, and the chop saw. This is the exhaust pipe special.
And we're taking the table.
And we're taking the table. Okay, let's get to it. Spoon's here. So we're set up enough here to let Spoon do his thing, so we have all the right tools. Now we have all the right materials, right? So we have two 3-inch UJs, stainless, right? We like the UJs because they have any possible bend you might need in them. You can cut it out of there, make it work.
You just explain UJs to Steve.
Yeah, ready? U and a J. Sick. And then we have the UJ for the wastegate, because we're gonna recirc that, because 4 cylinders with dump tubes, not the best.
Little baby UJ?
Yeah, we want it to sound classy, so it's going back into the exhaust.
Gotcha.
On top of that, you gotta have the flexes, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do it. Suck it up. Pay that extra 60. How much are these?
50, 60 bucks.
50, 60 bucks?
What was that?
50, 60 bucks.
50, 60 quid, right? Get that.
60 quid.
And then we got the V-bands. These things kind of suck. These things are overpriced, but you gotta do it.
I hate 2 bolts.
You hate, everyone hates
Hate
2 bolts.
2 bolts.
It's 2022, V-band. So with all of this, Spoon, S15, exhaust. Let's get to work. Are we going back to front or front to back?
No, front to back.
All right,
Front to back. Start with something stationary.
okay.
Same thing with body panels. That's why you always start at the door. The quarter doesn't move.
Oh, makes sense. So now he's got to figure out the most efficient way to get pipes down there.
That way. Out.
We got in-house piping now, pause. That's so good. Spoon's here.
step one, getting the pipe underneath, and you did that pretty damn efficiently, so.
Thank you, sir.
Now we gotta connect this to our, what is that? I guess it'd be a catback. So for this, we are using a out-of-the-box catback, right? Because it honestly is just very cost effective and very time effective. Realistically, since they sell so many damn prefab exhausts, they're able to lower the price while still having good quality. So for this, we did get an ISR catback. It's honestly really nice materials in a really good fit. I know the name might make it sound like it's a more budget-friendly piece, but I've had HKS exhaust, I've had Gretty exhaust, I've had Blitz, I've had all the big names, right? I've had Apexis, and well, the material's nice and thick, ages well, welds are good, fits really well. They're super low car friendlies, and I mean, you can't really ask for much more, and they're extremely affordable. So that's what we're doing here, buddy. It's a good piece, right?
Yeah.
So the only thing we're gonna do to modify this is we're gonna put a V-band on here because 2-bolt flange, it's, well, it's old.
They always leak.
They always leak.
Always leak.
Oh yes, we love that.
I'm gonna have to cut a little bit of this off.
Yeah, trim it down a little bit. In the meantime, T-Bone is prepping the Zanky to get sold, which is kind of heartbreaking. It's weird, right? Because like I like to keep everything. I get like this really weird like FOMO with cars. I'm super scared to miss the car, if that makes sense, because I have it and it really doesn't owe me much because I don't have very much money into it. Either we had the parts for it and we got an initial really good price on the car because we fixed it, but I need the space, and the money would be really awesome to help get into the next level of things, and that's the goal, right? To keep progressing. I will always be an S chassis guy, but I want to use this space and money to get into the next thing, and it's part of the process, but it hurts. It freaking hurts. It looks so dorky on the stock wheels. It's such a nice car though. It's like the cleanest Zanky I've ever seen in my life. I'm not gonna regret it. Eddie, tell me I'm not gonna regret it.
You're not gonna regret it. New car's coming.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Big things coming.
Big things coming. Exciting stuff, as DJ says. So while Spoon is doing some more cutting, fitting, tacking, I'm gonna talk about, well, a can of worms I kind of opened up for myself. So, as you guys saw in the last video, we built up another set of Blitz, right? But this time we did step lips, right? We did 17 to 18 step lips. We got these lips from 3piece.us, and the barrels and the hardware, and I'm pretty impressed. It's probably the nicest set I've gotten in a long time. The material's super thick. I really like how the lips themselves are actually solid and flat, so you can curb them and you could sand the curbing out pretty far. Look at it, look at it.
Dude, it's a long lip.
It's nice.
So you can curve it and take a lot off.
And it honestly makes the wheel look a little more aggressive, which is cool, right? Because when you rock these wheels, you rock them stancy, so just own it, right? So we talk about this, the Blitz are used quite often, but it's been very hard to find wheels, especially in good specs as of late. And I had a bunch of faces laying around. So I said, instead of trying to buy wheels, I bought lips and barrels, so now I have wheels.
Dude, you should put a before and after of this, because this
particular
set was
these faces looked like they were
used as a boat anchor.
Yes, but look at them, they look great.
They look great.
So honestly, this is the can of worms here I'm talking about. I built these for the Chaser. They're spec'd out for the Chaser, and we all know this will look so hot in the Chaser, especially the step lip. But I realized they would also look amazing on almost everything else in here. So we might have to change some things up. I tested them on the LS15 and they kind of hit. Are they the wheel? I don't know.
You know what's funny? I almost don't know if silver wheels like would be the mark
No,
for the Chaser.
silver on silver goes crazy.
Yeah.
It's hard, right? So
I love silver on everything, so I find it weird that I'm saying that. But like,
I think it'd go crazy.
they hit on every like colorful car really well.
They do. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do, right? Quickly, we're gonna test fit them on the FD because we gotta see it. We just gotta see it.
We know they work on yellow.
And then we're gonna test it on the S15 because they just might be it. I don't wanna rob the Chaser of its wheels, but if duty calls, duty calls. There you go. We all know these wheels are mint on this thing, but we wanna see what the Blitz look like. Here we go. All right. So these are 18 by 9.5 plus 20, I think.
Man,
Dude, the silver, the silver goes so good. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's a can of worms. Oh my goodness, stop it.
All right, that's enough. That's enough bolts. Come on, lower it.
3, I'm not DJ, I'm not DJ. Yeah, keep going, get it in there, sink it down nice. Yep, there you go. Comfy. I need to step back. Oh my God. Jesus Christmas, dude.
Looks like a dub edition in the best way. Yo, all I'm gonna say, I honestly think these might look better on this car than any other car. But they look really, really good on 15 also. I was gonna say the bronze TEs on the yellow.
No. The bronze on the yellow
Bronze
sucks.
TEs on the
I
yellow
don't
sucks.
like it. Okay, it might look good to some people. It's all opinion based, so it does not matter. It's my car. I don't like it. That's all I have to say. Maybe white TEs. But TEs are quickly turning into the new RPF one.
Yeah, it's kind of sickening.
So I don't even. We know it'll look great on white TEs. I just don't know if I want to do it. Don't mean to make it just a wheel test video, but I got to do it, right? Since we're selling the S14, I'm keeping the wheels. And these might look really, really nice on this thing. So we're just gonna use some YouTube magic on this one. You ready? All right, this is interesting because we're sitting here talking about it, right? Check it out. It almost looks higher end. It looks gentleman. It's gentleman-esque.
Yeah, Eddie brought up the fact it's like kind of got the track vibe, but I know what it's like your car has Ganadors and the wing and like all that. It's almost like it needed a little bit of performance to make it look manly again. You know what I mean? In a way, not that anything looks more manly or less.
Whatever you're thinking to yourself there, but it might be my favorite choice.
Dude, you could change them every week.
I know. I always act like wheels are like permanent. I think SSRs are gonna be on the FD for a little bit. That just looks nice. All right, they're on front and rear. You know how we always say this, like wheels, there's a lot of wheels that look great on a car, but then when you get the right set of wheels on a car, you gotta like get this chill acquired. Oh my God, I hope it does it justice online, because in person, it makes the car honestly look classier. I think it almost makes it look newer. It almost looks like it's a high-end OEM option, right?
It's like if Mazda reintroduced this today.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, it looks, I know it doesn't hit the same in video as it does in person, but it's a whole new energy from this car. I think this is it. So, okay, enough of that side quest. We're here, back to the main timeline, all right? So, looks like you're pretty piped up over here.
Yeah, no, we're good.
So you got the ISR exhaust converted to V-band out of convenience and just, you know, modernizing. And this is it.
All right, can somebody grab a marker?
I help. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Boom. Love that. All right, show it off. Beautiful pipe, super efficient. Love to see it. Now ready? Final fit.
I get to do the YouTube thingy?
You get to do the YouTube thingy. Look at that, YouTube magic. I love to see it. That fits so nice, dude. It follows the factory lines super well. And then the tuck test. This is a hard one. Oh, Spoon doesn't sleep. This is really easy to forget, but we need a bung for the oxygen sensor. And so you don't want to be too close to the turbo. Everyone puts it way too close to the turbo. Yeah. Try to be at least 24 inches away, at least.
You don't want it on the bottom of your pipe. What happens, condensation builds up and ruins the sensors.
Huh. Nice. Bring it up higher in the pipe. So
Right up top, or like
we're gonna put it back here, probably up out of the way. Easy peas.
Yeah.
Let's get some lunch and do some welding. Stevie, how good?
It looks really good.
We just made a whole design of the FD.
Yeah, that's what I just said. We're gonna have to switch up the design, but it's not a big deal. It's worth it. It's a good identity right there. It looks classier than the Equips. The Equips are fire too, but good wheel choice.
All right, so this is what we got. We got the modified ISR. We have the mid pipe, right? And then we have the downpipe itself. So
already set up, back purging.
Oh.
See a lot of people not back purging, they're stainless or titanium.
you want to explain what back purging is, right?
So back purging is you're filling the inside of your part, here, with argon. What happens with stainless is it corrodes on the inside if you don't shield it.
By back purging, it creates a cleaner
Stronger,
and stronger
cleaner,
weld.
nicer weld. The outside, the coloration on the outside.
So it's worth wasting the argon and the extra couple minutes to set up?
That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit that they don't want to spend, because that's an Amazon regulator. It's not anything fancy.
Argon's not too expensive either, right?
It is. It went up.
It went up? Oh man, I haven't bought it in a while.
Inflation.
Okay, well, I'll happily pay for it for some back purging.
AirPods going in, and I'll be welding for the next few hours.
We're gonna give you some classic welding time lapse. Spoon's been banging out the welding. It looks good. He won't say it looks good, but it looks amazing. He's picky with his welds, and as to any master with their craft, they will always be picky. But it looks amazing, and he's almost done. But while Spoon was busy, I actually took the front wheels off on the FD. I put a smaller tire on and lowered the front. So now the car isn't raked anymore, because before it was taller in the front than the rear. And that was just because it was rubbing in the front, because the front wheels were very aggressive. So now the car is leveled out, and it looks. I know it's been like a wheel fitment channel lately because it's like keep just playing the wheel game, but man, that is so good. Like, I love the Eclipse, but it just looks professional and high end right now, sporty. So now it might look fast, but it's not. The goal now is just keep making it look prettier and prettier, and then when the winter comes, we make it fast. In the meantime, take it in. Take it in. This thing it's so good. I've had this car for like a month and a half. I've only owned it for a month and a half, which is crazy to think about, and I keep falling in love with it over and over again, and it's just stage one. All right, Spoon has been welding quite a while.
2-3 hours?
Yeah, 2-3, yeah, definitely 2-3 hours. So this is the main the exhaust, right? This is the 3-inch section. We have the downpipe, mid-pipe, ISR, part of the axle back, right? So if we were to run a dump tube instead of a recirc, we'd be done right now, good to go.
Yeah.
Easy. But since we are recircing it, we have to get this thing back in place, and Spoon's got to lay a couple more pipes into it. But for now, let's get this thing mocked up and see how it officially fits.
Oh no, it's going in.
It's going in.
It's going in.
I mean, don't you have to like take this back out?
Just this one.
All right, let's get it in. By the way, solid Spoon technique right there. I've never seen anyone else do that besides you. Ratchet strap across the rails, cheat code.
Cheat code. I spent a lot of time by myself.
Don't worry, we got Spoon out the cave. This is good. He's getting sun.
Yeah, no excuses about the lighting. If you have anything to say about the lighting, direct it to Jim.
Spoon, you know, since I got you, we should do a mid-mount turbo something or other. It doesn't seem practical ever, but I've always wanted to do it. Let's just do it.
Well, why not?
Why not?
There's a perfect candidate outside.
Perfect. What's a perfect candidate outside?
Are you taking these nuts off?
What should we put a rear mount turbo setup on? I've always wanted to do it. Doesn't really make sense on anything, but
Unless we turbo the 350Z.
no, not that. That thing just works. That's supposed to be the reliable car. What's on silly? We could put a turbo in the trunk.
Anything.
What?
The K truck, because the engine's already in the back.
Nope. No, we got things like something
You
goofy.
got like a truck.
A truck?
Corvette.
I don't know.
Buy a Corvette.
What's a cheap car that we could throw a turbo in the trunk and just have fun with it? I just want to build something goofy for the sake of building it.
Corvette.
C5 Corvette. Sounds
Terrible.
horrible.
I had one.
You had one?
Bro.
Spoon in a C. Wait, you had a C5? You had a C5.
Big country guy. I had a C5. I had
You
a
had a-
2500 Chevy.
Really?
Yeah.
92.5?
Yeah.
Oh.
Spoon in a C5 Corvette. What a force to be reckoned with.
You heard it here, folks. Spoon's a country man.
Save my horse, ride a spoon.
Can I take this off?
Oh, you went for it. There you go. She works. Love that. All right, so you guys see the exhaust. It fits amazing. I mean, that's all you can ask. It fits amazing. It looks amazing. That's what you need from an exhaust. Now, the last piece of the puzzle is getting right here the wastegate gases to go back into the exhaust. And I talk about this all the time. I actually do. People bust my balls a lot about this. They get mad at me that I don't do external dump tubes more often. Like I said, it's a preference thing. It's my car. It doesn't matter. I like it recirced. I think it sounds a lot better. All right, whatever. So tomorrow I'm gonna have Spoon do this while I'm doing the wire harness, and we're gonna get this thing started. That's the goal, to get this car started in the next video. I'm freaking out because it's kind of a mystery engine and everything's very expensive on this car. So this is the first time I've been really, really nervous starting a car, but everything's great. Did everything right, got all the right parts. It's gonna be amazing. But today definitely turned it. We had a little bit of a late start. It's a long day, so we weren't able to finish it, but I mean, Spoon, that's a lot of work. The fact that Spoon got that all done in the couple hours that we had is pretty crazy. So, I mean, you're very efficient. I've seen you make one cut and it fits. I would have to cut it 4 times and flapper the edge off, and then it would fit. So,
I don't know a lot of time by myself.
yeah, oh yeah, you mastered that craft. So, today ended up being a little bit more about the FD than I thought. I really wasn't anticipating these wheels to be the wheel for the car. It's so good, right? Like, I always say it, there's a bunch of wheels that will look good on a car, but there's always a wheel that you put on and you feel it. You're like, that is it.
It's home.
It's home. It's happy. So boom, she's good for the season. So fuck. All right, but before I ramble on anymore, we're gonna end it here. So Spoon, welcome.
Thank you guys.
You're
I
moving.
appreciate all the love.
Everyone loves Spoon. You can't not love Spoon. So, well, a lot more to come. I'm very excited, but I think we're all burnt out. So we're gonna end it here. So you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. And Spoon,
Have a good night.